Hello and welcome back to Stellaris. We have got an observation post over an old over a new civilization, but kind of lower in tech than us. So that's going to be interesting. We can see how it does, see exactly what kind of things happen there. We're just leaving it on passive observation for just now. It gives us the flat free society research, which is pretty cool. And we're also thinking about colonizing some more. So we need to find a new place to colonize. So we already colonized Kuzum's Vipelior system. I believe that's the only one in the Kuzum system that we could actually colonize, but in Hithram there is another planet all the way over here in Hithram 3, which that wasn't what I meant to do, which I think we should have a look at. It has 80% habitability, seems pretty cool. We're gonna go and make a fleet in Drull for it. In Drull, we would like you to build one colony ship, please. Select colonists. Okay, so let's have a look at what colonists we can send. So we can send someone who's identical to us. Yeah, this is identical to us. Okay. Or we can send somebody who's not as into the same kind of stuff as us, or somebody who... Okay, so you can choose what kind of ethics you want to send. And maybe you can try and breed good colonists to send to other worlds. Like if we could breed out weak, if we mixed it with strong or something. I don't know. Okay, we're going to choose the top one, because it's basically us. So that seems like a good idea. And they can do, right? And then in a year we will have a new ship. Cool. Vipelior isn't really doing very much. We could build a spaceport here actually, which would be interesting. It would also allow it to be defended itself, which would be cool. I think we'll do that. We'll do that when we get the next amount of points. Right. Anything else we need to really be worrying about? Probably just that our big fleet is sitting here and there's not really any point to it sitting here, so we'll send it to Anachronis. Just to kind of join in with where our other fleets were. We also have some land that's underneath our control right now. Oh, there's a pirate station in this place? In Landis? Yeah, there is. Cool. Might want to see what we can do about that and maybe get rid of it.
Research complete.
But we'll do that in a minute. We've completed the research of orbital hydroponic farms. This gives planets more food, which means they produce population quicker. Right. Ooh, we can clear mountain ranges with mountain range removal, which is cool. Does this mean we have to do anything? I don't know. Might mean it, might not. Galactic Ambitions just increases our border range, which would be really good, because this would allow us to get access to this system, which was just outside our range. And probably this system as well. That'd be good. And survey data allows us to view other empire survey data on planets within their borders. Yeah, cool. We'll definitely click Galactic Ambitions, because being 20% larger just seems like a good idea in general. Right. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, that was our fleet reaching its destination. Cool. That's fine. Our science ship is working on a timed project, which it will finish in time, which is good. And we'll see exactly what we get out of that.
Debris analyzed. Okay,
so we analyzed the debris. We got some progress towards things. So we got 10% progress towards nanocomposite materials. We got 5 physics research and 15 engineering research. Is that the current thing that we're working on? No. So we actually got 10% progress to something that we do not have, that we're not working on right now. Just cool. Right. Science ship. There is another thing in Ziamon for you to work on. There is a special science ship. There is a special project here. There we go. Oh, we need a higher science skill. So maybe we'll send them to survey this system, and then that will give them enough. Science ship. I would like you to survey that system. Cool. We can't even look at it? Oh, cool. Can't look at it until we actually send our science ship there. Did not know that. Yes. We already know what our debris was. That's pretty good. It'd be cool if we could create new kind of hyperspace lanes, for moving across, if we create one between here and here, but I don't think that's a mechanic. Alright, so we can now see what's in this place now that we're nearby. Alright, that's good. Looks cool. This planet has not been surveyed, but we know that it's habitable. Same with this one, if we had the ability to actually live on those types of planets. Cool. Drull is just about to finish. Cool. We have a new colony ship, which we'll send to Hithram. Here we go. We would like you to go and colonize over here. And where do we want to put it? Well, we can remove a lot of this stuff anyway. Probably this one, because it's got 2 provinces next to it and chance of getting more things around it. 2 tiles next to it. We do lose a little bit of balance while we're doing that in terms of energy credits, but we have a lot to spare. Talking of energy credits, our construction ship should probably be building another thing. We're looking for a mining station. There we go. And then we can get some more energy from that. On Vipelior, we do want to build the next level of space. We want to build a spaceport, so we're going to need to remember that next time we have the points towards it. As our research for our borders coming along, it's going to take a really long time. We're about to finish our colony development speed, which is quite nice. Which actually means that we're, that means that we're going to be able to do our next colony really quickly. What we've got, solar panel network, that's just gives energy credits, and it's just a thing you can place on a planet. I think. Orbital energy collection? Oh no, so this is a module for the spaceport. Basic combat roles. Okay, so that does some stuff with computing. I don't really want to do anything with our actual ships right now. I don't think it's something that we're working on. I think the solar panel network sounds a lot better for what I'm looking for. If we go back to our spaceport here in this one, is there anything else that we could build on it? Like we could build a new module like that. We could either build the farm or the covert assembly yards. I actually kind of want to build the energy there. Seems like it would be a good idea. Because we're not really building any kind of powerhouse in terms of our actual I was gonna say navies. That's not really what you call it. Our fleet. I guess we'll go with fleet. Cool. How's this colonizing going? It will finish in approximately a year. Yeah, just under a year. That's not too bad. Science ship is doing a lot of good work over here. What we got? Oh, this would be really good for society research. This molten planet here. We can get a thing on it. Construction ship. Over here, I need you to build a research station on this planet. We can't because it's outside our range. Fair enough, fair enough. In which case, we kind of want you to do nothing because we want to save our points. We want to save all of our minerals up so we can get the next level of something. So actually, you should probably head back to Drull. Just move here. I like how you can just tell it, like, build a mining station, or build mining stations here. So I guess if you're bigger and you're not really worried about min-maxing your resources, you could just say, just build stuff here. Is that under... It's still not underneath our territory, but that's fine. We finished the system survey. We've got no anomalies to go and look at. We do actually... Yeah, we have the automated shipyard, but our scientist is not yet high enough level. They're very close, though. Let's send them to Minok to survey it, and that might give us the next thing that we need. Cool. What does this mean? Frontier outpost. Oh, okay. We encountered some form of alien vessels in the Minok system. These strange objects can be flagged as Zeta aliens. We should proceed with caution. Okay, what have we discovered? Just some aliens? We should definitely research those. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully they're not hostile. Oh, they do appear to have a mining station. We might have found another civilization. Or another empire. That seems like a cool thing, if we have. Might slow it down to fast, just so that we can have a look. So we're safe when we do these things. Right. 180 days. Maybe we'll just speed it up to full, anyway. Our colony is about to finish in Hithram, which is nice. Have we got the next person in Vipelior? Have we got the next... We actually have a couple of people here. A couple of population. We should probably start building things on them, like buildings. So what do we want to build? We could build things like power plants, probably? Yeah, because we're kind of low on minerals. I think what we want to build first, though, is we want to build the spaceport, and we want to build it with the projectile defense. Just, we kind of want spaceports everywhere, I imagine. So that seems like a good idea, and we'll do it while we remember. Right. Cool. So we're probably going to hit the borders of another civ very soon. Survey complete. Through our surveys of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of the older theories on the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings have been displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Drull. The public is enthralled and many donations have come in to aid the continued research of strange life forms. Cool, so for looking for 8 habitable planets, we have received a lot of society research and energy credits. Cool. That might be a good idea. That might be good for having a lot of storage for energy credits if you're going to get a lot of these good events for it. Also like how it shows that there are resources in this place, but someone else has already used, like, they are basically just taken, even if it's not you who's taking them, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, we definitely want our borders over this place right now. Then
special project complete.
Communications established. Kingdom of Lorkral. Okay. Jadorossi is forced to return to Hithram from Menok because it lies within the borders of the Kingdom of Lorkral. Communications established. Kingdom of Lorkral. After successfully translating their language, we established communications with the Kingdom of Lorkral. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Excellent. First contact with the Kingdom of Lorkral. Well met, aliens. I represent the Kingdom of Lorkral, led by the illustrious Archprophet Sixidolf I. We've ruled this region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. Okay, so can we see exactly what they are? Like, can we go into contacts and see what they are right now? They're rivals with an unidentified empire. Interesting. So they are fanatic xenophiles. So they are really, really into being friends with other people, like with other species. Cool. And spiritualists. So they like things. Wait, is this different depending on our, like, on what our actual government is? I'm reading this. There are those who think it behooves us to remember how tiny we are, how pointless our lives are in this vast, uncaring universe. What nonsense. The only truth we can ever know is our own existence. Alright, yeah, that does change, but that's based on our actual things. Yeah. Cool. I kind of like... I think that changed on our thing anyway. So, we greet you as one, Valturians. So that's due to us having the collectivist ethic. We have an option available due to us having fanatic materialists. The way forward lies in our hands, Valturians. You will find yourself no master for us, Valturians. It's because we have both of these. Okay, the way forward lies in our hands. We greet you as one, I think, seems like the best option right now. Yeah. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we long suspected, that we're not alone in the galaxy. Each alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve spaceflight at roughly the same time. This changes everything. Okay. So we now have this Kingdom of Lorkral right next to us. So they've got a lot of independent... Wait, why is this white and this purple? Maybe it's just land that they actually have control over, or versus land that they... like. So we have some white land as well. Be interesting to see what that means. It might just be where your... how much influence you have over that, because a lot of this is just space with nothing in it, so they have no influence, maybe? I don't know, possibly. Or how much they've surveyed, possibly. They have a lot of borders. Their borders are pretty large. Okay, so no access. We have no access in that territory, so we cannot survey it. Fair enough. We're going to send our science ship off to survey over here. There we go. Right, I want to have a look at what we can do with these people now. Because I haven't done any stuff like this. So, we have equivalent fleet power, naval capacity, and technology level. Cool. They're rivals with an unidentified empire. And they... yeah, that's just unidentified empire. Okay, cool. They're also a new species on our species list. They're natural engineers, quick learners, and have a preference for desert worlds. Okay, cool. Is there something we want to be what are gene points? Does that mean we could potentially modify... we're missing the gene tailoring technology required to modify species. Okay, so we could maybe even modify species underneath us. If we wanted, say, make a species that was going to be a vassal species underneath us, we could modify them so that they had traits that we like. Okay, that's kind of cool. Or we could modify them so they like different types of terrain. like that a lot. Okay, communicate. We are still in the early days of galactic history. The sooner we embrace cooperation, the sooner we can advance to greater things and new frontiers. So their opinion of us is down because border friction, -5. New contact, -20. Slavery policy, -10. Purge policy, -30. Xenophile gives them +40. Materialist fools gives them -20. Do we have a slave policy? Policies. Slavery allowed. Okay. So we could also prohibit it. Okay. Purge, we're allowed. Purge pops will be unable to work and ultimately perish, but the process will enrage them as any. So we could actually probably prohibit these, and then they'd like us more. We don't really want to do any slavery. Like, that wasn't something I wanted to do at the start, so we'll prohibit that anyway. We'll not be able to change our stance on this for 10 years. The policy will have these effects. The enslavement of sentient beings is an abomination, will not be tolerated within our empire. You cannot enslave pops. All your pops in the empire will be emancipated. Yes. Okay. And what if we also prohibit purging? Yes. Cool. Actually mean that these guys like us more, yeah. Okay, now they have no real ethical reasons against us, but they don't actually like us yet. So we can invite them to an alliance, which would... they just kind of don't want to do that right now just because they're wary. That's fine. Why are they wary? It doesn't tell us. Okay, that's fine. They have a population of 11. Can we say what our population is? Our current population is... It doesn't say anywhere, actually. On this one. Nothing there. I don't think. Nope. Demographic. Oh, wait. So we have 17 population. So we have a little bit more pop than them. So we're probably producing more than them. So we can declare them a rival. I don't really want to do that. We establish an embassy on their capital planet. What does this do? This will increase our relations by 1 every month to a maximum of 100. We can maintain 3 embassies at a time. Yes, that seems like a good idea. We can offer them trade deals. What have we got? So we can swap energy credits, minerals, transfer systems between each other, give ourselves border access. We can transfer information. Okay, what kind of information could we have a look? Star charts, interesting. Sensor link, transfer full map vision to the other party for the duration of the trade deal. I kind of want to swap star charts actually. Let's see if they'll accept it. Right, non-aggression pledge. I would actually kind of like that on both sides as well. They would not accept it. Oh, okay. They would accept... Wait. They would accept them giving a non-aggression pledge, but they won't accept our non-aggression pledge. Wait, what? War cannot be declared against the other party for the duration of the trade deal. So they could not declare war on us, I would assume is what this is meaning. But would they accept it the other way round? No. Interesting. Free pop migration is not allowed for them, so that won't happen. Research agreement gives the other party minus 25% research cost for things that we have. Interesting. I want a non-aggression pledge from him as well. We push this up. 10 years. Oh, so this makes him more likely to accept it the longer we make the non-aggression pledge. Why? I mean, I don't want to be aggressive to him. I want to see if this... So if we confirm this... Right? I want to see what happens. We should swap star charts, right? There we go. We swapped star charts. Trade deal was accepted. We know a good deal when we see when the Kingdom of Lorkrel accepts your terms. Okay. Now, if we were to declare on... Can we declare war on him right now? No, because we have a non-aggression pledge. Oh, okay. So that was us declaring non-aggression for 30 years. That's fine. I didn't want to declare on him anyway, but it's nice to know. So this is their capital. Okay. And they kind of spread all the way out here. This is probably where the other nation is then, I would imagine. Oh, can we see what type of travel they have? That would also be cool. Lorkrel. That would be useful to know. Kingdom of Lorkrel has... Communicate... It doesn't say. Can we see what technologies they have in general? No, I guess we can't see that. We can just see how many they had. Interesting. Oh, this is another place we can see pop. So we can see that we have the most. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's cool. I think we'll leave that for just now, and I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll see what we're going to do about the Kingdom of Lord Kral. See you then. Goodbye.